everyone, welcome back. So today I have this flat bottom roll top wax canvas bag. I'm really digging this one. So I have an antler button here. I'll put a link in the description on how I made these, and a piece of leather, and this just goes on like that, and you unroll it, and I don't know if it's going to show up, but I actually put a lining in there. Kind of went all out, made this really fancy. And let me dig out all the goodies that we got in here, and I'll explain to you what they all are. Yeah, I don't think you can see into the bottom of the bag, but nicely lined. Alright, enough about the bag. Let's get to the good stuff. So what I made is a takedown sort of compact ferro rod and striker, or scraper, whichever you prefer to call it. And of course, it's featuring a Nathan 4071 ferro rod. So first off, what we have here are the handles. Then we have this little Allen key tool I made up. And what these are little skewers that came in a barbecue kit that I had for corn. And I was like, that's perfect. So I had a bunch of these. And then, if you look on here, I tap this. So it gets to a pretty small size. And these little brass pieces came off a motor just like this one, similar to this. They were on the end. Actually, they went on this way, and there was a gear on here where this knurl part is. And it was just plastic, so I just popped it out. So that's where I got these. And I'm always trying to compact things and miniaturize them. So this just screws right in here. Then in this little bag, we have a few of the ferro rods. On these two, I just shaved away a little bit of the coating to fit them in. And then in here, I have a high-speed mini lathe tool. If you can see that there. High-speed steel, 3/16 by 2.5. I just picked this up at Harbor Freight, rounded off the end. And then I have two spare set screws and a spare Allen key, just in case. Now, the way I figured this would be used is, you'd have this whole kit with you. Oh, I forgot one more thing. In here, we have a couple bags of Maya dust and a bunch of fat wood. Now, my idea for this, again, isn't that you'd be carrying around this entire bag with you, but you'd have this in your car, or you'd have it in your backpack at camp, and then you'd be able to put this together. Let me show you how it works. So you take your high-speed steel scraper or striker, take your little tool here, tighten that up. Then you get your rod, drop that in there. And you could even cut the rod down a little bit if you wanted, but the more surface, the better. So the idea is, so now you have your scraper or striker and your rod. And then you can take this bag here, plop them in there, and that'll go right in your pocket. Now, with ferro rods, bigger is actually better, because the more surface, the more lava you're going to get off them. But sometimes you don't want to carry something really heavy. Let's face it, if you had the Beast, which is the most awesome ferro rod, that thing's pretty heavy. But this, very compact. You could throw this in your pocket, you tie it onto your belt, and you wouldn't even know it's there. So that's the premise behind this little takedown ferro rod set. I was watching Jerry's channel, and I'm not sure who made it. It might have been DIY Dark Matter, but he made a ferro rod with a handle that had a set screw in it, and that's where I came up with the idea for this. So I want to give credit where credit's due. I'll double check and make sure that I got the right video, and I'll link it also. So let me clear this up, and I'll show you how good this works. Alright, so I have some of the Maya dust from Florida Fatwood. Beautiful color, beautiful aroma. Then we have our ferro rod, our Nathan 4071 ferro rod. And let's give it a shot. We'll bury this in there. Doesn't take much, folks. Kind of at an awkward angle, but yeah, this thing, it throws lava. I mean, look at that. Hopefully that's showing up. I mean, you see that stuff dancing around? I mean, I think you can light something 12 inches away with this. I mean, look at that. And it takes no effort. All right, let me get this out of the way. Woo. So there you have it. Little compact takedown ferro rod kit. And I for some reason, I really enjoyed making this one. It was just so much fun from the bag on down. So again, I wanted to thank my brother Nathan 4071 for these awesome ferro rods. And if you're in the market to get one, definitely go see him. I'm going to put his links again in my description. They're just unbelievable. And I did double check. It was DIY Dark Matter that made that ferro rod with a takedown screw or set screw, and it was on Jerry's channel. So kudos to all those folks out there. Go check them out, and hopefully you enjoyed this. And like always, everyone, I really appreciate your views, and I appreciate your comments. I hope you're having a great day, and we'll see you on the next one.